Father, going up and up and up and up, drifting, floating towards your group, knowing that you're going to meet your soul group very soon. You're going to be able to connect with them as you go up and up and up, and as you get closer and closer and closer to that area now. See your Father guide you now to a space where you meet your soul group. Describe this space to me. Is it a garden or water or space? What is it? Are you in a temple?
Darkness.
You're in darkness. So this is the group that you're with in this darkness. So is it that you have to use your senses?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So you use your senses and your feelings, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. This group that you're with, you may not see them, you will just sense them. How many souls are in your group there? What's the first number that comes to mind?
7.
7. And as you look around this group, yeah, I want you to glance at each soul. And as you do, you connect with them. And you go from one to the other until you eventually stop at one. And tell me, are they male or female?
Female.
Female. And you've already told me that the purpose of this group is for love and for fire, for energy. I want you to connect with that soul. You can just connect with her vibration and her sensations. You'll be able to transmit what she's thinking to you. What message does that soul give you from the group? What is the message?
Live long.
Live long. So by live long, it's like don't stress. Is that what she's saying?
Live long.
Live long. Very good. Well, now that we've got all that information from your soul group, I want you to bid them farewell, and I want you to connect now. I want you to connect with your body on this sofa, connecting now with your body. And I want to be able to speak now with your inner self, your higher self, call it your subconscious mind, the higher knowing you, all that's in your subconscious mind. And as I continue to talk to you, I want your subconscious mind to come forward, and it's going to be able to connect with me as it's worked with you over many, many lifetimes. So this higher self, does it have a male energy or a female energy, or neither? What's the first thing?
Male.
It's a male energy. I want now to ask this male energy, how many lives have you had with my client? Is this the first life, or have you had many? Many lives. And if you've had many lives, you will have been working on some challenging things and some experiences. What is it that you work with my client on? What kind of things do you work on? Is it love? Is it protection? What is it? What do you work on? quietness. Oh, so it's in the stillness. So do you mean in the stillness you find peace? Yeah?
Yes.
What I want you to do now is I want you to work with me, and I want us to do a body scan. So I'm going to start at the top of the head, and I want you to work with me. I want you to go as small as a cell and inside this body. Yeah? So just like an x-ray, we're going to scan a light beam all the way down. So when you're ready, starting at the top of the head, just feel that scan going all over your body. And what we're doing is we're looking for any memories or any energy that you think we can work with, that might be a past life memory that we can release, something you want to let go today. Just feel it going down from the top of your head, down your jaw now, into your neck, into that throat area. Very good. And feel that scanning across your shoulders and down into your arms and back up again. And now down the torso, very slowly, feel it scanning your body very slowly. And I want it to go into the heart area and just scan that area and just keep a note of anything that you pick up. And as we scan now, going down into the stomach area, into the hips, going down into the thighs, into the legs there, into the knees, down the shins, all the way to the tips of the toes. And what I want you to do now is scan all the way back up. And as we've done that now, you'll be able to tell me what areas of the body are we going to be working on today. Which areas of the body were you drawn to?
Heart.
Your heart. So what I want you to do is I want you to go as small as a cell in your mind, and I want you to be able to travel now all the way down into that heart, go into that heart, into the tissues, into the veins, so that you can feel what's going on there in the heart. You can actually communicate with the energy in your heart and tell me what's going on in the heart area. Is it busy? Is it happy? Is it sad? What's going on?
Sadness.
Sadness, I want you now to travel into that heart area as I connect and go even deeper, and as you go deeper and deeper into that energy and begin to communicate with that sadness, I want you to talk now to this energy and go to the root cause and tell me, why is there sadness in the heart? What happened? Is it from this life or another life? This life. Go down now. Go so deep, right down to the very root cause of this sadness. And as you do, we'll go back in time, back in time. See yourself going back in time, getting younger and younger. And tell me, how old are you?
6.
You're 6, And tell me what's happening to you there. What happened to you?
Fostered.
You were fostered, How did that make you feel?
Sad.
Sad. And where your heart was so full of joy, Has it reduced now? Is it saddened? Is it darker?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But as that child, you didn't know, did you, that you were being fostered to try and protect you?
No.
No. So I want you to be able to talk with that little boy now as the man that you are, and tell him all the things that he needs to know. You can do this in your mind. You can tell him how strong and brave he is, and how much he is loved, and how people want to protect him. Mm-hmm. And I want you now to find that light that was in his heart that got broken and was dim. And I want you to place that light now back into his heart, so his heart's shining to its full capacity. Just feel it now. Just give him back that full loving light that he should have in his heart, knowing that he is loved and cherished. How does his heart look now?
Right.
Bright. Very good. Thank you for working with me. So what I want you to do now is I want you to go down around the body and see if there's anywhere else in the body we can work with. Tell me what's going on in the throat. Feel the energy in the throat area. Go around the throat area. What is happening there?
Fine.
It's fine? Or on fire? Which one is it?
Fine.
It's fine. But just scan down the body now, going to the stomach area, into the hips and down the legs. Are we okay with the body? And shall we get to the questions?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just get my questions. I want to know how many guides does my client have? The first thing that comes to mind, how many guides do you have?
7.
You have 7 guides. Very good. So tell me about these guides. What do they look like? Do they look like human or orbs or different? Describe them to me. In your mind, you don't have to see them, you can sense them.
Human.
They're human, And I want you to choose one of those guides now to give a message to you. And if you knew that message, what would it be? What is the message coming from your guides?
Be strong.
Be strong, Very good. I want to ask a question now, and I want you to use your memory and just go drifting and floating now, as if you're just floating through all your memories as I ask the question. As he always has this image about out switch. So what's going on there? Was he there?
No.
He wasn't there? So why does he get that memory? What is that memory for?
Heart.
Heart? So was it part of that little child that felt abandoned?
Yes.
But we've cleared that today. I want to ask, as a child, as you go deeper and deeper into the memories now, as a child, he used to have the same dream about falling. I want you to go back to that dream. See him there in that dream, living that dream, feeling that dream. What is going on with him as a child there with that dream of falling? What did it mean to him?
Death.
the cliff. So, was he remembering his life as Angelica?
Yes.
He was. Very good. I also want to ask a question about the out-of-body experience that he had. And as you connect with that thought and go back and back and back to that time, connecting with that thought, this out-of-body experience, how old was he when he had that